Kiesel messed up and left it tuning, but you have now tuned here. So hello and welcome to Radio Free Multiverse, your home for the hatred and humiliation of human beings. Each week, as you measure it, we laser focus on a different planet from across the multiverse, and your feats of trivia determine whether we fire that laser. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Aquarium Empire.
And I'm Kristie. I'm Intern Kristie.
I was just about to introduce you, Intern Penelope. Intern Penelope, you have to let me finish.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited because I'm gonna win the Mx Multiverse contest tonight for the glory of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network.
Congratulations, you're gonna get the approval of lowly beings. I hope you're so proud of yourself.
I'm gonna win! Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Thank you for acknowledging my beauty, Happy Rogue 10. I only thank you because you're an interdimensional being, and so, you know, your aesthetic sense is something I do respect in a way I wouldn't if you were some lowly third-dimensional being, you know?
But of course, it's because of your grandness, Fluval, that you can't enter the Mx Multiverse competition. But I can, because I'm a third-dimensional being, and I'm going to win for the glory of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. And I'm so excited for tonight, because not only am I going to be entering in the Mx Multiverse contest, winning at the Mx Multiverse contest, we're going to talk to a previous winner.
That's right.
Of the Mx Multiverse pageant. And we're gonna play trivia. And I'm so excited for all of it. Oh my goodness, aren't you, Fluval?
I'm very excited, especially for trivia.
Oh my god. It's gonna be fantastic. But before we get started, I just need to do something really quick. Fluval, I just need to make my submission tape for the contest. I just need to submit to them. So I'm just gonna take this little video. Do you have the questions that I gave you? Could you just read me the questions?
I have the questions and I can read them, I guess.
Okay, I'm starting. Hello, my name is Intern Kristie, Mx Grand Aquarium Empire Network, and I'm going to be your new Mx Multiverse!
Oh, you want the questions now?
The first question.
No. Okay. What do you like most about yourself?
Oh my god, that's super easy. The thing that I like most about myself is that I am an intern for the Grand Aquarium Empire Network, which means that I get to spend every single moment of my existence completely dedicated to the Grand Aquarium Empire Network and Grand Emperor Aqueon, the endless fish tank from whence all sea life was decanted.
That is the one redeeming quality about you. Here's your next question.
Yay.
If you could be anyone besides yourself, who would you be?
Oh my goodness, that's also a super easy one. If I could be anyone beside myself, I would be an aquarium.
I mean, yeah.
To dream of even being an aquarium is so far above my lowly third-dimensional being status that, like, I would be so happy just to be like a starfish or like a seahorse or an anemone. Oh my god, I would love to be an anemone. Can I be an anemone? I mean, yes, Mx Multiverse.
I mean, I gotta say, as a being who was decanted from the Grand Emperor, like all aquarium are, you know, you gotta try it if you can, but obviously you can't. MacBeer418 says Intern Carmela rocks. I'm so glad that they shouted you out right now, Intern Chelsea.
I already have buzz. Oh my god. That's like a big part of the Mx Multiverse competition.
Happy Rogue 10
buzz.
Is complimenting your standard issue Grand Aquarium selfie stick.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I know the Grand Aquarium Empire has the best tech.
Speaking of the best tech, the next question is, why is your platform, which I quibble with, it isn't your platform, it's our platform, but why is our platform so important to you?
Oh my god. This platform is the most important thing in the entire multiverse because I can use this platform to extend the hatred and humiliation of human beings to the entire multiverse for the glory of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network. This platform would be invaluable to spreading the glory of the Grand Aquarium Empire Network's programs to even more dimensions. Oh my god.
Well, that was a good answer because it was about how great we are.
You're so great.
You have one more question for your submission tape.
Okay.
Tell us about a time when you, and I can't believe I have to say this to you, and don't think this isn't coming from me. This is coming from the question. Tell us about a time when you impacted someone else in a positive way.
Who told you that? Who told you that? I have never ever impacted anyone in a positive way.
No, I mean,
ever in my entire existence. Who told you that? Who's spreading these lies?
You gave me the question.
Oh.
So.
Well, I never have.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And I think the judges of Mx Multiverse will be equally glad in their tiny little insignificant way.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm so excited. Do you think that was good, Flivel? Do you think that was good? I can just submit that. I'm
sure.
It's for the Grand Aquarium member. Okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
All right. Let me just quickly send this back in time so that it's within the appropriate date. Oh my gosh, it's sent. Okay.
I agree, Localunknown. I mean, third dimensional transmission technologies are just still so primitive.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. So now that I've submitted, really all I have to do is wait until they announce me as the winner of the Mx Multiverse competition at the end ceremony.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. But I'm definitely, absolutely going to win. I mean, look at the other contestants.
I mean, yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look right now at those next contestants.
Just look at these lame people. Let's pull them up. Don't we have their information?
Oh, we sure do. Here they are. The potential Mx Multiverses.
Except that it's going to be me.
I mean, yeah, but potential because you're going to obviously win.
So I work for the Grand Aquarium.
So here they are, the failed Mx Multiverses, I suppose. First up, there's Gorblex the Unblinking, Mixed Ageless Wasteland, whose known talent is rhythmic hooting. What do you think about that, intern Charlene?
Oh my god, rhythmic hooting? How 73rd century?
I agree.
73rd century was all about rhythmic hooting.
I think it's 73,000 and late, to be honest with you.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the next contestant. Oh, Gorblex is one of Head Cheese Henry's favorites.
I mean, it's fair to like them, I guess, but they're no Grand Aquarium.
I mean, I assume you're their top favorite. But here's the next contestant. Zeta Reticulan Mix Hive Mind, who's very talented at a little thing I appreciate called sedition.
Oh my god, sedition? And this day and age, are you kidding me? The only fools that try sedition end up maced in the face. We're gonna mace you, Zeta Reticulum.
And they deserve it. So look out, Zeta Reticulum. Those eyes are pretty big. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Trillis Pug is spreading a rumor that is quite an interesting one here, that Zeta Reticulum had some work done. I can't confirm or deny that, but Happy Rogue Mind 10 has an interesting question. Do they know Hive Mind Nielsen, who of course is a member of a Hive Mind who is also an intern for the Grand Aquarium Empire and processes our ratings?
Probably. Yeah, that might be the same Hive Mind. Yeah.
Let's just move on. I don't want to think about intern Hive Mind Nielsen anymore. But this is the Grey Mare, the legendary Welsh mythical figure. The Grey Mare, Mix Bone Diocese, whose talent is, of course, getting kids hooked on phonics.
Phonics? Can you imagine communicating via phonics? Wow.
No, I cannot.
Who needs to learn how to read and write? All you have to do is get that implant that you all gave me the first day that I was an intern.
Or just be born a fifth dimensional being and just appear instantly knowing how to talk and think and just glory in your superiority.
That's super true.
Here's our next contestant. Brachyura decapoda, mixed parallax dimension, whose talent is nut whittling.
Well, I think that's the most, beautiful of the contestants so far, but nut whittling? Are you kidding me? That doesn't hurt anyone.
Except the nuts.
Yeah, but, who cares about the pain and suffering of nuts?
I mean, that's fair. And who's up next?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bob, the mirror princeling of the reverse verse. Mix Reverse Verse, whose talent is, of course, psychic surgery.
I mean, how are they going to receive the sash through a mirror? Come on, Bob.
Well, not only that. I mean, it looks like they already have a sash of their own. Are they going to have 2 sashes? That just feels like such a fashion faux pas.
Oh my god. Absolutely ridiculous. They're totally out of the running. For that alone, I'm sure.
And then the final other contestant, other than you, of course, is Zadok the Consumer, Mx Nebulon 73, whose talent is conquering worlds for the glory of Zaxor, Dread King of Nebulon 73.
You know, they've done good work. I've seen their work. It's pretty good.
I mean, look at I mean, they clearly are quite a consumer.
Yeah, look at those claws that have been designed to hold as many bags as possible.
Yeah, they're 3-fingered.
Pretty fantastic. I don't know.
Trillis Pug highlights that Nebulon 73 has really good churros.
Ooh, Zadok might give me a run, but I'm sure that I'm gonna win because Zadok represents Zaxor, Dread King of one place. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, look.
And by God, I mean Grand Original DJ.
Well, of course, Grand Original DJ.
Grand Emperor Aquilon.
But anyone can be the Dreadlord of one planet. It takes a very special being to be the Dreadlord of an entire quadrant, an entire multiverse.
That's very true, Fluval. That's very true.
Thank you, intern Priscilla.
Yes. I'm Kristie. My name is
Okay.
Kristie. And I'm gonna be Mx Multiverse. So now I'm super excited because we're going to bring on a previous winner.
They're trying to steal our business, Happy Rogue 10, so I don't like them.
Yeah, no, that's not, like, they do good work, but it's in that, like, way where you see your creative ally and you're like, wow, they've given me some good ideas, but I'm still going to zap them out of existence.
It's like saying Coke and Pepsi are good allies instead of bitter enemies engaged in a blood feud that has divided families and led to father fighting against son and brother against brother.
Yes, that's very true.
The Cola Wars were a great time of brutality and bloodshed, so.
Such a great season on late stage capitalism. Who will survive? Oh my god. I, like, could not put it down. I binged the whole thing. But now I'm really excited because we're going to be bringing on a previous winner of the Mx Multiverse competition to give me some tips for how to behave when I'm the winner. Hello, previous Mx Multiverse.
Hello, previous Mx Multiverse. Welcome to Radio Free Multiverse.
This space station is mine!
What?
What?
I have taken over your space station, and I will not broadcast unless you give me $1 million.
That's it? $1 million? No souls, no dead interns. No
Thank you for
bad
tying up our
guys.
intern. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Do we have some cameras over in that quadrant? That's gonna be really fun. Oh my gosh. Can you hit him a little bit? Rough him up?
This doesn't bother you?
What do you mean?
I thought for sure this would bother you, so you would give me the $1 million.
$1 million? I mean, that's like a drop in the bucket of like one episode for late stage capitalism. Who will survive?
I definitely can
my
give you $1 million. Like, I don't.
This is so much cheaper to develop. I mean, you're already in the studio. We already have cameras everywhere. Oh my goodness, Fluval. What should we call this one? The intern tie-up?
What? What's
Up?
Ooh, the Mx Multiverse mix-up.
I thought for sure this was going to. Are you going to give me the $1 million, or am I going to have to take things into my own hands?
Ooh, what are you gonna do with your hands?
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to get a creative input from someone else. So what are your ideas?
Well, right now I'm at a computer, so I was thinking I'll type up a Word document that has some very aggressive phrasing.
Okay.
Probably send that over to. Wait, do you have a department that receives complaints? Or
we usually have that intern just run messages back and forth across the ships and jump dimensions. So maybe if you just shove it into their ropes there, and they can hang on to it and let them run. Oh, look, someone's there would like to buy your hands.
Yeah, MacBeer418 would like to buy the
they
hands,
for
your
sale?
hands, if they're for sale.
I mean, I'm looking for $1 million specifically. If you have that, I don't really care the method.
What do you
beer.
need $1 million for, though?
Yeah,
You're pretty,
what's your big goal?
intent on getting just like exactly $1 million. It sounds like you have some people who want $1 million from you. Tell me everything. Oh my God.
Very specifically, the $1 million is for me to build a criminal empire in 1989.
Great. A criminal empire in 1969. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's correct. 1969. I'm going to build a criminal empire. If you could just give me the $1 million, I'll give you back your studio and your intern and your space station, and I will stop murdering, or at least threatening to murder. Well, I haven't
Rats.
I haven't hurt anybody yet, but I will unless you give me the $1 million.
You didn't even hurt that intern in the back? You didn't even you tied them up without hurting them? Did they like just surrender to you, or?
Yes, it was very simple. You should probably hire people that have better security experience.
That is disappointing to learn, and he will be punished by. I mean, actually, you know what? Go ahead and hurt him later if you want to. I think he needs to learn.
This is really what I'm seeing is that if we don't give you $1 million, there's going to be more pain and suffering.
Well, I mean, mostly I'm just about shouting. That's my whole thing. Everyone else does all the violence. I just shout. So
Shouting's not bad.
If you just would accept shouting as a reason to give $1 million, then very well.
I mean, look, every organization needs a shouter. Everyone needs a shouter. So I appreciate that you have a very important role to play. But, I mean, shouting isn't going to, like, intimidate me. I'm a much higher dimensional being who also loves to shout.
Well, see, Happy Rogue brings up a really good point. With the Grand Aquarium Empire hiring this guy, you did mention $1 million to set up a crime empire in 1969. Excellent year.
Yeah, nice
Very
choice.
Nice.
Nice choice.
It sounds like you're angling to be fronting a season of late-stage capitalism. Who will survive? I mean, that's sort of what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
What if we give you the $1 million too soon? You won't hurt anyone. And we love selling those bloopers. Oh my God, the intern bloopers of interns getting hurt on the job. It's like one of our most viewed shows.
I mostly don't know what you're talking about, but if you're gonna give me the $1 million to hurt people, I guess I could form a squad of violent punchers or kickers or stabbers, whatever type of violence you like. I just need the $1 million first to execute my plan.
Can I give you a note? Can I give you a note? A note.
I don't have any paper. Can you? Is it okay if you just say it and I'll try and memorize it?
Yeah. I didn't mean a literal physical note, so that's a good note from you. You don't have to pick one.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick punching or kicking or something else. You can and punching, yes and kicking, yes and other forms. You know?
I have some great pain-causing devices that we could send you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can really punch up your pain-causing game.
Thumb screws, but like future thumb screws. They're like futuristic, but they're still thumb screws.
So long as it doesn't come out of my $1 million before it gets to me, I don't care how we get it. I specifically need the round number 1000000.
Will you accept more than $1 million?
I hadn't considered being offered more than I was threatening to demand, but yes, of course.
Okay.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real. Mx Multiverse, previous Mx Multiverse. I'm really digging this pitch. I'm really digging this pitch. Gonna be real. I'm like kind of ready to sign over the papers, just sort of like give you your development deal for this season of Late Stage Capitalism. Who will survive? Crime empires. Oh my God, they're so hot right now. But your confidence is just so lacking. You know, why go back in time with just $1 million when you can go back in time with $1 trillion and own the Earth?
All I was thinking was, number one, go to the space station. Number two, get the $1 million. The rest of it, you guys really are throwing a wrench in my whole plan here.
What were you going to do with the $1 million?
The crime syndicate.
The crime syndicate, of course. But like, why?
Fine.
What's your motivation?
Fine.
Give me the motivation of the character.
I can't believe you've found me out, but really, I want to open a ballet school somewhere in the southern hemisphere. I found a lot of talent, and we really need to get ourselves on stage. It's very important to me. That's why I'm not so worried about the killing and the rest of it. I just need the $1 million to get the stage and the school and the students, and we're gonna get the Nutcracker going. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be balderdash.
I do like that because the amount of suffering that the dancers have to put themselves through.
Oh my God,
I mean, the foot injuries alone are quite entertaining.
They bend themselves all sorts of weird ways. So many broken toes. Oh my God. And then sometimes they go crazy, and then a dark version of themselves will appear, and they'll go mad trying to attack that dark version of themselves, and then ritualistically die on the stage for the glory of the dance studio. And so that could be like a pretty cool season. What would we call that, Fluval? What do you think? Dance Death?
Dance Death. DD.
It's about 30% what I'm envisioning, but I can fit the 70% that you're throwing in there. Dance Death it is.
Dance Death!
Dance
Oh
Death!
my goodness. Amazing. So previous Mx Multiverse, clearly winning this competition has given you everything that you need to achieve your dream of creating a brutal, sadistic dance studio in the the Southern Hemisphere in the 1969s.
But I didn't win the contest. I just took over the space station. I'm not a real winner. I didn't. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm not a winner. I'm a thief and a criminal and a mastermind. And it's disrespectful that you keep thinking I'm a winner when really I guess I'm just more of a jerk.
Okay, so that's like really disappointing because I was really looking for tips to how to comport myself after winning the Mx Multiverse competition. But honestly, all this criminal, jerk, mastermind, really. All of these things are pretty cool. Like, I don't know, it's pretty fun. Jerks are pretty cool. Dance studios are like pretty brutal in a psychological way. I mean, we're definitely gonna sign this development deal with you. Like,
oh yeah,
you're getting a lot more than $1 million because honestly, those tutus that shoot knives out of them are gonna eat up that entire budget. But I'm just kind of curious what you're doing later.
Well,
do you consume matter?
I haven't in a while. I've been trying to think how I'm gonna get out of the space station because I figured out how to get here, but leaving was not on the agenda, really. I should have thought about it better. So that's probably what I'm gonna think. You guys should really have escape pods. I don't know what kind of station you're running.
There's
People
no
can't
escape.
leave.
Why would I leave?
There's no escape from the station, but we have a really nice coffee shop in Sector 73. So I don't know, maybe if you're not doing anything later before you open up your evil dance studio, we could like get some coffee, kick some interns, you know?
Let me just
be rude to a barista.
Let me just hold on 1 second here. I gotta research a little bit about Sector 7. Sector 7 is about... Okay.
Oh my gosh, Mac Beer, you're right. It should be called Torture Toes.
Torture Toes sounds good.
Oh my goodness.
Sector 7 looks good. I think all of these things work for me. So long as you can get me the $1 million, I'm not too worried about the rest of the jargon, although I might disappear. That part is up in the air. Please do send the $1 million as soon as you can to this guy behind me's pay card or whatever you use to pay the interns.
Pay an intern?
No. Just stay put. After I win Mx Multiverse, I'll come by. We'll go to Sector 7. We'll chat everything Torture Toes. Maybe be rude to some baristas. Maybe throw the hot coffee back in their faces. Oh my god, that's something I love to do.
I mean, that's the only reason we have a coffee shop. Obviously, Grand Aquarium don't consume matter, but the throwing coffee back at the baristas is just so much fun.
And we'll set you up with everything you need to run this show.
I mean, I thought I was a real prick, but you guys seem to be next level. I look forward to when we get to cause some fucking trouble together.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Wow, can you imagine someone like that just wandering into the studio? Oh my goodness, dreams do come true.
Dreams
if
do
I
come
dreamt,
true.
Which I don't because I don't sleep.
So, anyways, I'll wait here for at least, 15 minutes? But if you're longer than that, I'm gonna start kicking stuff.
Ooh, okay, so I'll be there in like 3 hours.
Start with the intern, the tied-up intern.
Anything that screams.
I prefer kicking electronics and screaming, but
Well, those scream too. They're biological.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like to hurt. I just like to scream and damage things, you know.
Psychological damage is like super hot right now. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, I could try to cause a little bit of psychological damage.
Oh my god.
This computer sucks.
Oh yeah, really give it to him.
Yeah, this computer it's garbage.
Such garbage.
Trash. If I was a computer, I would be much better than this computer.
So much better.
Oh,
you
of course.
keep that up. You keep that up, previous Mx Multiverse, and I'll be there sometime.
But I didn't win the multiverse, the Mx Multiverse. I broke into the space station because I'm extra thick and rude.
Yep, so rude.
Well,
Awesome.
okay.
This way right there. You're good
I'll
to
be
go.
here.
Keep being
Okay.
rude. You do you, and I'll see you later. Oh my
I'll be here.
god.
Thank you so much, previous Mx Multiverse, the previous winner of the Mx Multiverse competition. Can you believe that we had a pageant winner here on this show? I mean, it's such a joy to get a previous winner on our quantum airwaves.
And so loud and rude. Oh my goodness. I have so much to live up to, really. I mean, they just gave me so much inspiration for how I'm gonna behave when I win the Mx Multiverse competition.
I just don't know why they kept pretending they didn't win.
I know.
They're so
right?
humble. They're so humble.
So humble. I'm probably gonna leave them in there. I don't know if they starve or not. They
Only
said
one way to find out.
Consumed matter for a while, so we'll see how that goes first, and then I'll do some. I'll talk to Hivemind Nielsen. We'll do some testing of the torture toes idea. If it looks like we're gonna get good views, then that sounds pretty fun, huh?
I like the idea of, I mean, it's always good to have new shows coming onto the Empire and to keep it, it's sort of, muscle confusion. It's that for pain.
It is! Oh my god. But now that we've gotten through all of that, we have a little bit of time left before they announce my win of the Mx Multiverse pageant. Fluval, why don't we do what everyone is actually here for? The trivia! Oh my goodness!
So go to Kahoot.it or use the Kahoot app and enter game pin code 7851020 to play in this beauty pageant trivia.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so much fun. I have so much time to kill before they announce me the winner. But I'm really excited for your trivia, Fluval. I'm always really excited for it.
You don't seem quite as excited about it as you usually are, I have to admit. Oh, hello.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
The personification of the year 1969 is playing. Having the minds of an entire year is definitely a huge advantage in this game. But of course, with all of their knowledge being limited to the year of 1969, that hurts it. That hurts, hopefully for them, all of the questions in this round are 1969 and later.
Well, hopefully, but I doubt it. I mean, we're outside of time and space. Come on.
Oh, Cobra Commander.
Command, Zeta. Jack Flash, welcome. A duck with a G. Well, I really like ducks. They're really violent.
Hermie. I believe
Oh my
that's last week's guest.
Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger's lesser known cousin.
Yeah, she killed the author.
She must have survived the destruction of Witch World.
YOLO.
I
That's
don't.
True.
I don't,
well,
Lo.
Yeah, Fluval's not technically alive.
I only live infinitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 7 people have signed up. Who do you think's gonna win, Fluval?
I mean, Mx Multiverse winner is probably gonna win since they have a history of winning.
I'm Mx Multiverse winner. It's probably a previous Mx Multiverse
Oh,
winner.
probably.
I'm sure it's a previous Mx Multiverse winner because I'm gonna be the current one.
Ooh, Acquion all day.
Oh my goodness, yes. Wow.
I'm gonna give you a little bit more time because there's 4 of you watching who are not playing Kahoot.
Yes. And it's very important that you play because you'll determine the fate of some planet. I don't know. We're kind of focused in on the Mx Multiverse competition right now.
Yeah, we've got a whole...
But don't worry. We'll destroy a planet. We'll just pick one at random.
There is now
We'll
one
spin the
fewer
laser.
person playing. So in that case, I think it's time for Kahoot Beauty Pageant Edition.
I'm so excited, Fluval. My goodness.
Here's question number 1. When did the Miss America pageant get rid of the swimsuit competition? Was that A, in the year 2000, B, in 1985, C, in 2018, or D, in 2020, the cursed year?
The cursed year 2020. I'm kind of behind that, whole deal. I was on the development team. My goodness.
Wow. 8 of you got it correct. It was, in fact, 2018.
That's such a good job. One of my favorite parts of the intern orientation program is our swimmer competition. And then the people who lose have to do the maintenance without any swimwear. That might be contributing to those skull clogs.
That's a good point. The skull clogs have been a real issue.
I need to take a note of that.
Let's see the leaderboard right now. Jack Flash is in first. Cobra Commander, whoever that is in second place. A Duck with a G is in third. Zeta is in fourth, and Acquion all day rounds out the leaderboard. But let's move on to the next question. Which of these is a real science fiction beauty pageant? Babylon Thighs, Mrs. Klingon Empire, America's Hottest Wookiee, or the Queen of Q Continue Yum? One of these is real. The other 3 were made up by some lowly intern.
Yeah, the other 3 are fake. Some intern. I don't know. It's probably the one that got tied up, to be perfectly honest, because I was in that sector. Did I lock the door?
5 of you, in fact, got this correct. It's Mrs. Klingon Empire. The Mrs. Klingon Empire beauty pageant is held every year at DragonCon in Atlanta. Contestants take on the persona of a Klingon character either from a Star Trek show or from their own imagination.
It's so much fun. Oh my god. But I'm just really glad that my Mx Multiverse win is going to be a science reality.
Way better
Makes
than
it
science
untravel.
fiction.
Yeah.
What did that do to our leaderboards? Because a good chunk of you got that correct. Oh, bye-bye, Jack Flash. You're now in 5th place. Cobra Commander is in first.
Wow.
Zeta is in second. Acquion all day is in third. And 1969, the personified year,
Nice.
is in 4th place.
Very nice.
Question.
Science fact. Oh my god.
3. Battle Mountain, Nevada hosts the Festival of the Pit, which crowns the Armpit Queen. Why did the festival in the pit have that name? And obviously, the festival in the pit specifically celebrates all things smelly.
Yes.
Was it called that because Old Spice was founded in Battle Mountain in a garage there?
Real evil.
In 1882, the mayor's daughter was exiled from Battle Mountain for being smelly. Washington Post columnist Gene Weingarten dubbed Battle Mountain the armpit of America. Or, the festival is held in a giant pit that was supposed to be the vault of a bank, before the townsfolk band together and kicked out the bank. 4 of you got it correct. It is, in fact, the Washington Post columnist Gene Weingarten dubbed the town the armpit of America. And in addition to selecting the armpit queen, the pageant also has a quick draw antiperspirant contest.
Ooh. That's super interesting. It's kind of similar to how Mix Uranus started.
Absolutely. Very similar, parallel thinking and for sure.
Right? Oh my god.
Let's see what happened to the leaderboard. Zeta is in first. Cobra Commander slid down to second.
But 1969 is on a nice hot flash.
Yeah, 3-answer streak. Good job, 1969. That's a nice job. But here's your next question. Every year, Yellville, Arkansas proudly crowns Ms. Drumsticks. How are the contestants judged? Is it based on their legs, because they hide their face and bodies behind pieces of a turkey? Do they hand sew human-sized drumstick costumes and perform a dance number? Do they compete in multiple drumming events, including drumming dupe, where drummers are paired off and the second drummer has to exactly replicate what the first one played? Or drumstick makers assemble in Yellville? A theme is given at the start of the festival, and by the end of the competition, whoever makes the most well-constructed drumstick wins. One of you had already gotten it correct by the time I finished out reading the longer version of the answers. It is, in fact, A. They hide their faces and bodies behind turkeys so that their drumsticks are all that gets attention.
I mean, Yellville is like fun and all, but I heard that in Whisperville, they do a Miss Giblets competition. So many more casualties.
But yeah, 8 of you were far too optimistic about Yellville, Arkansas. 1969, the sentient year, is now in first place.
Wow.
Question number 5.
Goodness.
Which of these is a description of Las Vegas's Miss Exotic World pageant? It's a pageant for America's greatest burlesque beauties. It's a pageant for America's cutest exotic pets. It's a racist pageant for separate but equal beauties. And it's a pageant for women who raise exotic plants.
Oh my gosh, you're totally
Absolutely right, Henry. The ASMR in Yellville is very subpar. But maybe Cobra Commander should move.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Maybe the previous Mx Multiverse winner should move to Yellville. 3 of you got it correct.
Good job. Oh my goodness.
It's a pageant for America's greatest burlesque beauties. Founded in 1990, winning the pageant is considered a top honor for a burlesque performer.
The loser is usually crowned Miss Conventionality.
Not as much of an honor in the burlesque performing community. 1969 fell, and Zeta has taken first, and Hermie is now in fourth.
Oh my god, hi Hermie.
Which famous creep used to co-own the Miss Universe pageant? Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey, Donald Trump, or Creep Creeperson III?
Wow, these are all really creepy people. This is like the creepiest bunch.
This is actually an outdated version of this question I have to highlight as well. Answer D is actually Martin Urbano. But you're correct. It was, in fact, Donald Trump. He was forced to sell his stake in Miss Universe after his racist comments caused NBC and Univision to drop the pageant.
Yeah, now he only owns the, Miss Mar-a-Lago pageant, but his daughter always wins, so don't waste your time.
And everyone got that correct, so we're moving on to the next question. Which of these beauty pageants is the oldest in linear time, of course? Is that Miss World, Miss America, Miss Universe, or Miss Ascension, the beauty pageant for Ascended Masters?
Yeah. That one's always really fun because, they are all fighting to be, higher than the other, physically, so they're all floating and stuff. Oh, yeah.
5 of you got it correct. Miss America is the oldest. It was founded in 1921. Miss World was founded in 1951. Miss Universe was founded in 1952. And Miss Ascension, of course, will be founded in 2069. So hopefully 1969 got this correct.
Of course, there was Miss Pangea before that.
1969 has slid down into third. Sorry, you could continue, Intern Charlene.
Oh, I was just remembering the, mixed Pangea competition.
Oh,
that
yeah.
super rowdy and we had to break it up. Oh, my god.
That was a good times.
Super fun.
Which nation has won the most Miss Universe titles? Is that Brazil, the United States of America, Venezuela, or the Free Republic of Mars?
Wow, Free Republic. Yeah, right. We all know that Zebulon the Destroyer has been fixing those elections.
So one of you got it correct. It was, in fact, the United States of America.
Wow.
The United States has won 8 titles. Venezuela is in second with 7 titles.
Wow.
And Puerto Rico, which competes separately from the U.S., has won 5. Mars has yet to win a pageant due to a clear Earth bias from Miss Universe. Who was it? Oh, it was Aqueon All Day who got it right, and that correct answer has rocketed them up to second place, and their hot streak continues. But you know what? I think it's time now for question 9. Which host famously bungled the 2015 Miss Universe pageant? Wayne Brady, Drew Carey, Steve Harvey, or Kiesel the station manager?
Wow, Kiesel really messes a lot of things up. I'm just super glad that they were not in charge of sending my submission tape to the Mx Multiverse competition.
Oh yeah, if Kiesel was in charge, that would have never gotten there. One of you voted Kiesel, and look, I understand. Kiesel is famous for messing things up. Exactly, redactly, it's probably Kiesel. But it is, in fact, Steve Harvey. He accidentally crowned Miss Columbia the winner when Miss Philippines had actually won, and it was a whole embarrassing time for all those third-dimensional beings involved.
Yeah, he went on to famously bungle his entire career.
Oh, absolutely. But now let's move on to the next question. To win the title of Mr. or Mrs. Mosquito Legs, you need prominent knees, skinny legs, legs covered in mosquito bites, or extremely flexible legs. And now to clarify, this is a human pageant, so the mosquito pictured cannot compete in Mr. or Mrs. Mosquito Legs, because obviously a mosquito would have an unfair advantage.
Good job, 5 people.
But 5 of you got it correct. Yeah, it's skinny legs. To win the title of Mr. or Mrs. Mosquito Legs, guys and gals need skinny legs. Clute, Texas hosts the pageant as part of the Great Texas Mosquito Festival, held in each July. Anyone attending the festival is eligible to strut their skinny legs in short shorts for the honor of being named Mr. or Mrs. Mosquito Legs.
Wow. Honestly, don't get me started on what they judge for the mixed thorax competition.
Oh, that one's very, well, probably even a little bit too blue for the third dimension right now. Cobra Commander in 1969 got it right. This is still a very competitive game of trivia.
Very close game.
Here's the penultimate question. Which of these was not a real beauty pageant? Miss Adam, Miss American Vampire, Miss Stardust, or Miss Beautiful Ape? 3 of these are real. 1 is a falsehood devised by a very, very clever intern. Well, clever for a third-dimensional being.
Pretty clever. But honestly, I mean, if they weren't working for you, like, they wouldn't have even had those ideas. Flooful, you are the inspiration of all things amazing.
I am all the muses.
You are.
Every muse was just me in a disguise.
Yes. That is very true. Oh my goodness.
That's the kind of exclusive knowledge that you can only get here on Radio Free Multiverse. You have about 20 seconds left if you haven't answered yet, so you want to lock your answers in, because as we should have mentioned probably earlier, the quicker you answer, the higher you score.
The higher you score, the more money you have, and the more money you have, there's things you can do with money.
The more likely
right?
you win.
Yeah, the more likely you win things. You can, oh my gosh.
It was in fact Miss Stardust. One of you got it correct.
Wow.
Miss Adam was a beauty contest open to women in Russia and former USSR countries' nuclear industry and students in nuclear-related subjects who were between 18 to 35 years old.
Because it's important that they be hot.
Absolutely. Literally, as the radiation glows off of them. Miss American Vampire was a gothic beauty pageant held to promote the horror film House of Dark Shadows.
Wow.
Miss Beautiful Ape took place in 1972 and coincided with the release of the film Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. In it, the contestants would pose in swimwear while wearing ape masks.
It was really cold.
And Miss Stardust is the fake.
Some of the other fake ones that they had were misconception, mistaken, and mispronunciation. But those weren't as fun.
No, they weren't as fun despite the powerful puns that they wielded. So, still anyone on the leaderboard can win as we enter our last question. In the film Miss Congeniality, Sandra Bullock plays an FBI agent who goes undercover at the Miss United States pageant, the Miss Universe pageant, the Miss America pageant, or the Miss Klingon Empire pageant. Where did America's sweetheart, Sandra Bullock, star of Gravity, The Net, Speed, and so many other films, where did she go undercover in Miss Congeniality?
That was the first PG-13 movie that I saw. And I only blew up like 3 theaters that were showing it. I liked it so much.
Wow, that's very compassionate and kind of you. You should have gotten more.
No, it wasn't. It was not compassionate of me at all because I don't show.
You spared the theaters because you liked the
compassion.
movie they were showing. That feels like textbook compassion to me.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what it looks like, Fluval.
I mean, it's what it looks like. Maybe it's not what happened, but it's definitely what it looks like.
I let them keep playing because I wanted them to watch it and then be sad that they're not winners. I wanted them to be sad that they're not winners.
You should have spared. You should have spared theaters who ran much worse movies. One of you got it correct. It's the Miss United States pageant, and it's funny you mentioned bombs. That's why she's undercover, is to stop bombing.
The Mx Multiverse pageant has a Miss Congeniality title, but like I'm a little solid for that one. So I'm probably just gonna win the big title.
Speaking of winners, let's take a look at the podium.
Oh my god.
In third place in Pageant Earth Trivia with 7 out of 12 correct is Cobra Command.
Good job, Cobra Command.
In second with 7 out of 12 correct is Acquion All Day. And in first with 8 out of 12 correct is, of course, Zeta.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations, everyone!
But
Good
see,
job, runners-up. Herman, 1969.
This is a classic example of why you need to answer quickly, because Acquion All Day and Cobra Command both got it correct. And, you know, Acquion was just faster. And Redactedly is pointing out Zeta probably had many lucky guesses. I would assume so. For a third-dimensional being to do well at all in our trivia requires a lot of lucky guesses. Because you have to remember, we have to balance it for both lowly third-dimensional minds and for higher fifth and fourth-dimensional minds. And so...
Oh my god, Fluval, it's time! Oh my god, they're gonna be announcing. Okay, I have to put on my dress. Oh my god, they're announcing the winner.
Kristie.
I'm ready, I'm totally ready.
I have...
For my title.
Well, I have
What
bad news for you.
No, I'm ready to win. What do you mean bad news? You're not gonna show it?
Well, I'm going to show it, but they haven't started the announcement yet.
They
But
haven't started the announcement yet?
they're about to start the announcement, but
That's perfect.
what are you going to do if you lose?
I'm not gonna lose, Fluval. I'm competing.
No, you're not gonna.
Glory of the
but-
Grand Pyramid Part Network.
Let's just say, you know what? Okay, fine. You're not going to lose. You're going to win.
I'm gonna win. I'm ready.
Okay.
I have the dress on. I'm ready.
We're gonna intercept their signal now.
Oh my god.
This has been a hard-fought pageant full of beautiful beings. Your winner of the 2954 Mx Multiverse pageant is... the Grey Mare Mx Bone Diocese!
There they are, Mx Multiverse. There they are, your ideal. We've captured a million.
So yeah, as you can see, we're just at the end of the show and nothing happened.
I mean, congratulations on your win by default.
Yeah, no, I totally won.
You're the
Whatever
last-
was just happening, but it's not like anything was happening at all. Because I destroyed it.
Yeah, I mean,
Once it's destroyed, it doesn't exist anymore, Flipball.
Okay, you didn't just win Boca.
No, I destroyed it because it doesn't exist because I won.
Localunknown is asking an important question. No, I mean, I don't know where Cobra Commander was, but the previous Mx Multiverse winner wasn't on that space station. They were on our space station.
Yeah.
What we just blew up,
Yeah.
which was the Mx Multiverse pageant, which is why you could hear the music echoing through the walls of their spaceship out into the void of
means
space.
that I am the last Mx Multiverse. I won.
Yeah, no, we won. Kristie won.
I won for the glory of the Grand Aquarium Empire. We don't need to talk about it anymore, okay?
No. We should never. Let us never speak of this. Let us never ever speak of this again.
I can't believe they've screwed me like that.
There they are, Mx Multiverse. There they are, your ideal. We've captured millions of beings from every dimension. maybe tortured beyond comprehension, or they just might mark this date as the one that sealed their fate. There they are, Mx Multiverse. There they scream for your listening pleasure. Beyond all time and space, for your pleasure they perform. And then they are suspended behind